Dumb Christian Guys.
Good enough,
Good enough?
I imagine.
All right.
Dude, I love it. That's amazing.
That's amazing. I know. Good grief. I spend a lot of time on this road is right on time. Right on time. Oh, we're always right on time. I don't know the rest of it. I was working with phraseology, phrasing, and that painful wait. You were always right on time, and the urge should just rush and get into the next part. You have to wait for it. That's sometimes hard to do.
Yeah, but also there's like, okay, this is interesting because creation, 6 days,
Right?
and then rest. And rest, the pause, the suspension
Yeah, okay.
is part of creation.
Yeah. True. That is true. Kind of like yesterday, we talked about the infinite space between molecules,
Right.
you know, and like when we record music, sometimes the most powerful thing you can do in a song is nothing. It just becomes silent for a little bit.
And like, yeah,
Like
if
before a
you
drop or
don't
something.
do that, it's almost like there's something valuable missing.
Absolutely. Like almost, arguably the most important component is nothing. I don't know.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Because obviously, I mean, you need a song. You
Yeah, I mean,
need
it's
to
gotta
have
be something
other
that-
parts.
yeah.
It can't just be nothing.
So, I mean, in that point, it's a relationship,
Right.
you know, between no and nothing or whatever. I don't know. It's,
Yeah.
I bet when you've done like sermons, hey buddy, I bet when you've done sermons and stuff, I bet you've, as a part of your, I'm just assuming here or guessing, as a part of your like technique, maybe you've said something and just waited,
Let it hang
sit
there for a second.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, and so I think that's part of creation, though, right? Because if you're just constantly creating, it's like, well, what's the point?
Yeah.
If you don't actually take the time to just
Right. Enjoy
rest
it.
in that moment and be
Sure.
like, yeah, I don't think rest is meant to be like, okay, I need to recover so I can get back to work. I think God's kind of rest is taking the time to appreciate the value. Because what did he do at the end of every day? He said, damn,
Okay.
that's good.
That's good. Okay, yeah.
Let me just
Let me reflect on this.
let me just enjoy this for
Yeah,
a second.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
And then on the seventh day he rested, not because he was tired, not because.
Yeah, I was gonna
But it's
ask
like,
that.
you know what? I enjoyed the light for a minute. I enjoyed the plants for a minute. I enjoyed the animals. Let me just enjoy the whole song.
Just take it all in. The song. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that. Man, what I know wouldn't make a very big book, but I've got a feeling that, I like analogies. I've got a feeling that music is a bigger thing than anybody realizes.
Honestly, I think music might be the biggest argument for God.
I agree. The complexity, the simplicity.
Right. And it's, where does it come from? Except, right, there's no like,
Right.
we can look at the neurons firing in our brains, but
Yeah, what does
how
that
do
mean?
you explain what music does to a person and where it comes from? And
Well, take a look, the note on the guitar. Okay, well, whatever note that is, let's E. okay, you could play E on that keyboard and it would be this, well, I don't know, they got modulation and stuff, but like you could generate a tone, E, on a computer and just, it's only one wave, E,
Yeah.
and it would sound really dry and weird. But when you have it echo through this wooden chamber and you get all these different closely knit waveforms that follow each other, if you looked at it on a whatever machine shows you the wave, you would see many waves that kind of oscillate around each other as they flow,
Yeah.
and the complex sound that simple tone makes.
Right.
So I look at that as a God thing. Dumb Christian guys.